Alright, so I left that spot I was at this morning. Wasn't seeing much. So I got up and I wanted to go scouting, a little look around and see what happened. I found a lot of good scrapes, a bunch of rubs. Me and Patrick got a blind back here on this creek bed. My other spots, the river has claimed the parking lot, the entrance for it. It's probably under 20 feet of water. So this is higher. But I don't know about that blind. I don't know about the blind yet. I haven't made it there. I come up on this hill right here. I was right here in this corner, pretty much. And there was a doe standing here. I seen her hindquarters. And I got down and I got the crossbow and I threw up the scope, and there's water and it's just foggy. So I had to clean it off as best I could. And about the time I was doing that, she looked at me. She started looking at me. But I think I had enough cover. I don't think she really knew what I was. So she turned toward me a little bit, quartering to me. But she was over here eating these berries. I don't know what these berries are, but she was just destroying them. But anyway, long story short, she's quartering to me a little bit, but that old crossbow bolt right there is soaked in blood. I mean, there is blood everywhere right here. Look at that. There's blood up there on the tree. There's blood up here. There's blood over there. There's blood back there. There is blood everywhere. So I'm hoping I got something important. And she's bleeding like a pig. So I thought I hugged the shoulder on her, because she's quartering to me a little bit. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happened. Been about 20-30 minutes, so I mean, there's a lot of blood. So I'm hoping she's just laying on the bottom, on the back side of this hill dead, because there's it's just CRP back there. Behind this is just CRP, but there is blood everywhere. And I was rattling this morning over on the other spot. And I kept coming back further to this blind, and it just kept getting better and better with buck sign. So I was like, I'm gonna come back here to the blind and see what that's about, and maybe rattle a buck in. Because all these scrapes are fresh. All the scrapes I found are fresh. But yeah, she barreled through there. Look at that. I don't know if you see all that blood, but there's blood everywhere going down through there. So we're gonna go. I can't get through there, so I'm gonna go back on the back side of this and look for blood on the back side. Go about where I thought she was. Ran through there. It's nice and thick in here. That's for sure. Okay. So she was over there. Let's see if I can just cut her track. Because I can't get through where she went through. backside where she ran. See if we can find some blood on this backside. It's too thick in here. Alright, it's way too thick in here. I'm just gonna... Oh, there's blood right there. Holy crap. Look at that. There's blood all the way up through there. I can see the blood all the way up through there. I was gonna set all my stuff down, but oh yeah, there's blood everywhere. She is pumping out blood. Whoever said hunting with a crossbow ain't no fun, it's like hunting with a gun, is out there dang gourd. I mean, there's blood all over this stick. There's blood everywhere. Ooh. You get hung up a lot more. There's blood right there. There's blood right there. Blood all the way down through there. I can't show you a lot, but the Facebook's gonna give me a strike if I show too much, I guess. So, where'd she go? She's bleeding good. Hopefully she didn't make it too far. There's blood here. There's blood there. There's blood. Blood there and over there, there's blood. Sometimes blood, I mean, sometimes you're on it and then sometimes you lose it real quick. She's bleeding good, I think. Yeah, she's bleeding pretty decent. She went through some stuff. There's blood all up right here. Jesus Christ. She went through some stuff to get out of here. There's blood there. She jumped all over these railroad ties. There's blood there. There's blood there. There's blood. There's some there. Okay. I gotta resituate my stuff. Blood everywhere. So she went all the way through this. She made it to the grass, but there's blood everywhere in here. There's blood there, there's blood. over these, all over these things. Man, she's just so pouring out blood. There's blood all over this. There's blood everywhere, dude. I told you there's blood everywhere. I mean, I can sit right here and look about 10 yards ahead of me and just see there's blood everywhere. Jesus Christ. We're probably 50 yards from where I shot her. There's blood everywhere. I'm trying to look ahead to see if I can find a body. If I can just see a body. But I ain't seen one yet. Like I said, I shot her about 20-30 minutes ago. So, I mean, I didn't hear her go down, but if she's in this, I mean, you wouldn't hear her go down probably. I'm just taking it slow and steady. Trying to see if I can find a body, but I mean, this stuff is just soaked with blood. There's just blood everywhere in here. I mean, she's in here somewhere dead. This wet dew ain't helping it none. Easy to lose blood in this stuff, no matter how good the blood trail is. There's blood all the way through here. There's a lot of blood, I think. In my opinion, there's a lot of blood. We'll turn this thing back on. I gotta save battery when we find her. It's not, it's a button. Man, he's just got little nubs on top of his head. Man, he looked bigger than this. Oh well, it is what it is. In the heat of the moment, I mean, you can't really tell. It was only like 25, 30 yards. There was 2 or 3 of them with him, because they all ran and one stopped and blew at me. But oh man, oh well, it's meat. I get to use my tag now, so the curse is off. So I just thought it was a little bit bigger doe than this. I thought it was a bigger doe, but it's just a little button. Crap. Oh well, it is what it is. I shot him, so can't be too hard on myself. He's going in the freezer, so that's a good thing. That's about right where I thought I shot him too. I can't show you, because it's a pretty big hole and there's a lot of blood coming out of him. Yeah, I like to show you guys, but screw it, you know what, screw it. What's YouTube gonna do? Like, that hole right there, Jesus, I mean, it is what it is. The drag out of here ain't gonna be too bad now, that's for sure. Oh well, got meat in the freezer. I thought it was a bigger doe than what it was when I saw it, but like I said, heat of the moment, guys. I mean, heat in the moment, you ain't paying attention really. And I have a tag for it, so oh well, he's going in the freezer, so that's all that matters to me. He's gonna get eaten, so it's really all that matters. Our boys are gonna be excited when they get home from school and see what I got, so that's all that matters to me. My oldest, he said, he wants me to get a deer, so he don't care what it is. So that's all I'm trying to impress is my boys, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to impress nobody else. But I got some gutting to do and a pack out about mile and a half maybe. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But we got meat in the freezer, so Mom would be happy, boys would be happy. Patrick he's gonna be excited for this, about this. So that's all that matters to me. Well, I got some gutting to do and some carrying out to do, so see y'all in a little bit. You really don't know how out of shape you are when you're dragging a deer out. Plus all this other gear I got on. Well, onward, I guess. And Patrick got my deer cart, so that's always fun. So we gotta take her out the easy or the hard way, I guess. Oh, my arm's on fire. I'll see y'all when I get back to the truck. If I ever make it there. My battery's about to die, so see y'all when I get back to the truck. What is up? We are back at the house. GoPro died on me. But we got a deer in the back of the truck. I don't worry about that. I tried to make a backpack out of her, but it ripped. Ain't the biggest deer in the world, but you know what? It's meat in the freezer, and I'm happy. I got a deer. I finally got a deer on the ground this year, so that's all I care about. And she's going to be, I should say he's going to get good use, but it's an antlerless deer, so it's a doe in the state of Indiana. So he's going to go to good use. We're going to eat him and he's going to be delicious. But I wanted to for those of you saying that I've seen it on multiple posts, crossbow isn't archery. It's not. It's its own thing. Okay, I've killed deers with compound. I've killed them with recurves. I've killed them with crossbows. I've shot them with rifles. I mean, it's all the same thing at the end of the day. You're going after an animal and you're putting it down. And honestly, in my opinion, a crossbow is perfect to put an animal down. They're very, very, very accurate. The human element into it's pretty much obsolete. You put the crosshairs on where you want to hit and pull the trigger, just like a gun. But the limitations are just like archery. I ain't gonna shoot one at 80 yards, 90 yards with a crossbow. 50 I might sling one at one, because I can hit an inch with my with that RM 360 from Rocky Mountain. I can at 50 yards I can hit an inch. I can make them an inch, so that ain't bad. Now the Ravens and all them, yeah, you can push that sucker out to 100 yards, but I wouldn't recommend shooting a deer at 100 yards with one, just because there's so much stuff to go wrong with it. But at the end of the day, that's what any tool you use, at the end of the day, if you get a harvest, it's a animal down at the end of the day. That's all that really matters, honestly. But I'm impressed with these little broadheads. Yeah, that is a sling blade from NAP. Believe it or not, I bought 3 packs 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. I bought 3 packs for $10 a piece. $10 a piece on NAP.com, or New Archery Products, whatever you want to call them. $10 a piece is what I paid for them things, and I bought 3 packs of them, and they come in handy. I mean, I'm gonna have to black and white this, but look at that hole. Come on. They're only supposed to be like an inch and something, inch and a quarter inch, not even 2-inch broadhead. I like that. That's impressive to me. I mean, I was doubting them when I bought them because they were cheap, and I was like, yeah, I can use them for turkey probably. I can turkey hunt with them probably, and might get a turkey with a bow possibly, but it never happened. And so I just started using them for deer, and every deer I've shot with them, they don't run. They haven't ran, I think. She only ran 70, 80 yards, and most of them I shot with it only make it 50, 60. So, but her, I put one lung. I got one lung on her. I center punched her right lung and got her back left lung and hit liver. So she made it quite a bit of ways for a one lung, and well, a double lung pretty much. I clipped the back of the other lung, so call it a double lung in the liver. I mean, she's quartering to me pretty good, but it is what it is. I got meat on the ground, so can't wait for my boys to get home from school so they can see it. They're gonna freak. So that's all I got. I got to put her on the meat pole and start the process of putting her in the freezer, and hopefully be out tomorrow evening or this evening, because on the way out I seen a huge buck. Huge. He's probably 140, 150. Giant. He was in there making a scrape. He really didn't know I was there until he heard me walking, and then he kind of got out of there. But he went back into some thick property on the public side of it, a little bit thicker. But I know where he's going. I think I know where he's going anyway. But yeah, enough of me rambling. If you like this video, like and subscribe, please. It does wonders for us. Like it for sure. Subscribe. And have yourself a beautiful day. Get outside. Go hunting, fishing. Just get outside and do something. Have a good day, y'all.